let's talk about The American Brat by Bapsi Sidhwa. So Bapsi Sidhwa is usually known as for someone who write very intense and sad and agonizing story, which are by the way a treat in themselves, which I haven't read so far, but I have been able to watch some movies based on of her work. Like I have watched 1947 Earth, which was based off of the Ice Candy Man, and it was epic and also really like heartbreaking and heart-wrenching. And also she is known for writing she is also known for writing books like Bride and the Water for Crows or Crow Eaters, like on which the book Water is based, or some says the movie was made first and then the book was written. But enough about the author. Let's dig into the book, which is known as The American Brat. And I'm wearing purple today because the version I have is a very cute little purple color with just Statue of Liberty on it. It is a story of a Parsi girl who goes to study in the USA in the 1970s. And when I read this book like a couple of years ago, I realized that still we are like stuck in the same stereotypes and the same sort of the societal pressure, especially for women. No matter what, the story is about the same sort of the societal pressure, especially those pressure which women go through. And even though the story is about a Parsi girl, but she was called a brat when she tried to live by on her rules in the USA, although her brother uncle, who was actually so young that he could be her brother, was forgiven, actually not even questioned for those things. And the same thing, like when her uncle or the brother who was living in the USA was like flirting around with girls, had girlfriends and everything, but whenever she tried to be with someone, she was judged on being a good girl, and she was told that she is supposed to marry a guy from her own religion, from her own country. And she was told that if she's not married, she's being cursed and stuff like this. And still these things are applicable, like I said, regardless of the religion, and because in our South Asian culture these things are really common. And when she ended up being with a guy whom she loved a lot, her mother, who was otherwise seemed like a very understanding person, judged her a lot and was like able to destroy her relationship with the guy she loved because her mother claimed her to be the American brat. Her experiences were actually really cute and relatable also, especially when she was traveling for the first time via airline and towards USA. That was pretty cool. And the only thing where I felt that this is not the story of these days, when they talked about not having cell phones and talking towards like a collect call to the people living far away. Otherwise everything still seems the same. And there was the incidents where she was trying to move around in the YMCA building in New York without the help of her uncle, was actually really cute and scary if you actually go through it, because she was lost in that huge building. Also, although I've never been there, but I can relate when you get lost in a stranger place. And also when she got to live with a roommate, that was a pretty cool and sweet sort of a story and the adventurous part of that girl's life. And I actually lived everything with her. Like I felt like the way it was written. And like I said before, when her mom or the family called her the brat because she's been Americanized, that was the saddest part, because I feel whenever somebody tries to find themselves, we are claimed and labeled to be like the outcast. So that's my part of the story. Hope you will enjoy it.